Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. This is a late one, been pretty busy, but we're here and we're ready to get cracking on this drawing. It's another day in paradise. We're going to be doing Pokemon. It's Bulbasaur, and it is day 316, I think, of 400 days of drawing. We're just going at it. Just going at it, right? We're already, what is it, like almost a fourth way there? That's pretty cool, huh? Anyways, let's start today's drawing, shall we? Okay, let me move some things around here. Let's make sure I'm on the right layer before I begin. And we're just going to draw on this for a little while, maybe like 20, 30 minutes and call it a day. It's kind of late, so I wouldn't be too upset with myself if I don't get much done. I wouldn't be too upset, and that's fine. It's good to have like meet over just average days. And it's going to take me a little while to kind of get used to the lines again, because I haven't drawn with the brush. So I'm going to do a few kind of just squiggly lines here and there, maybe just kind of get used to the sensitivity of the brush here. It's been a minute, and we're just going to kind of go at it like that, and maybe add some thickness to the lines right around here. I think I'm going to add more thickness to these bigger lines here. Just kind of have them a little bit more like that. Almost kind of like really over the top exaggerated. See how that makes me feel, how I feel about those lines being like that. Yeah. I think I kind of like that. I think I might make those a little bit thicker like that. Same goes with this area here. Maybe a little smidge thicker. Yeah. Anyways, it's just one of those days, late day. Tomorrow's going to be a late day. I already think that I'm not going to get to my live stream until really late in the evening. And I just don't like that, actually. It's not what I'm really looking for. I'm really trying to avoid that as much as I can. But it is what it is. It's one of those things that I've been trying to avoid, but I haven't really been able to get past it at the moment. Just a lot of things that I have to do throughout the day that kind of really dictates when I'm able to do these live streams. And I would love to have more stability in them. Like I'd like to have a little bit more stability with the live streams. Don't get me wrong, and it'd be nice to kind of have like a set time that I do them. Like, I do them at 8 at noon every day. You know, and perhaps that's something I need to do. Like, maybe I just need to make that a point to have them done at noon, as opposed to kind of trying to get everything that I need to get done throughout the day uh, completed before I do the live stream. And that's typically what happens is I try to do these. I want to have all these other like objectives and goals done before I even like consider doing the live stream. And I might need to just say, you know what, this is the time I do this. Uh, and I work my schedule around that. and that might be something I have to consider doing. And it's okay. It's okay to have those kind of restrictions, I guess. And be honest with you, I haven't really had to deal with a scheduling like that in such a long time that I just kind of gotten used to the fact that like my days are going to be chaotic, and it's been it's been very difficult actually to kind of stabilize my schedule. I can't seem to get this right. I'm actually making these lines worse as I'm working on them. So I'm gonna take a step back and just kind of need to go slower, I guess. And that's where fatigue also starts to set in. None of us like want to admit it, but like I really do believe fatigue really is a factor in your ability to draw because you can draw, you can do certain activities under like a sleep deficit, right? But let's just be honest, it's not gonna be great. You're not always gonna have like fantastic outcomes. Um, a fantastic like outcome, I guess. I don't know. What's another word for outcome? Um, results. So I typically, I don't know, like I've been having a lot of struggle. I've been struggling with like having these days. I've been struggling to I have been struggling to do a live stream in a decent hour time of day. Like and so like it's just been very hard. It's starting to really rub the wrong way. It's starting to really affect me. It's getting really tiring to do these late at night. It'd be different if this was like a really big important part of my life. I mean, like a if it was like if I was financially, it was a financial thing. Like I had to do this in order to pay bills. Like this was a an actual job where it made money, right? Like, and I'm not trying to be and I'm not trying to be kind of like that person, but let's be honest. There's a lot of people on these platforms that make lots of money doing what they're doing. So, and I guarantee you, many of them might not be doing what they're doing if it didn't give them if it didn't like make the money. And I'm not that's okay. That's okay to do stuff like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But like when you're doing this purely out of like love and just kind of passion and just to kind of like have like a personal goal, this is tantamount or the equivalent of like a fitness goal for me. Like, oh, I want to do live streams every day indefinitely, you know? And so this is kind of like the equivalent of me doing a like an exercise or someone who wants to get more in shape. And so this is kind of like my version of that. All right, so there we go. Maybe add a little bit of for some odd reason I had my timer on. I didn't even know that. Must have had my timer on. I don't know. All right, let's kind of back out here. We're getting to the point where we're going to start coloring soon, so I'm excited about that, actually. Really excited about that. There we go. I think that's fine. Now, let's do the petals here. One thing that I noticed that, like, the later it is, the more, like, prone I am to zooming in onto the surface, you know? And that's because I'm so tired. Like I'm kind of quasi squinting as I draw at the moment, so that's kind of fun. Like this, kind of get this line here, and maybe we'll use the eraser to kind of sharpen up. Not that sharp. Maybe sharpen those lines out like that, and then there we go. We got our colors, our Bulbasaur. So now what we're gonna do is let's save it real quick. Save, and then let's remove that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's remove that, and let's press E for eraser, and we're going to erase this right here. And then we're going to make a group here. Let's make a group and call it like flats or something. Flat colors. And in that group, we'll add a few layers just for fun. And let's see here. What color is Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur is like a teal color. You know, he's like a tealish. He's like a tealish color. And let's see. Almost. I think we could get away with that's kind of like this. I think we'll go with a darker color like that. We'll do that. We'll do that color. That's make it easy on me. So we're going to let's just color him like this real quick. Is there a way to like select things? I hear there's like a way to do this much faster, but I don't really know. You know, maybe what I'll do is I'll stay in the lines as quick as something like that, kind of be, and then I'll erase all the excess. Something like that, right? And there's got to be a way to kind of remove this color quicker. I don't really know. And then we got like a green color for the bulb. We're gonna do like a darker green. Yeah, we'll do that for the darker green there, and then we'll see what happens. This is on a different layer, by the way. So we're just gonna do this real quick. Oh, I'm so sleepy. And we'll do that, and then what else is there? Well, let's just go. Let's just do this. We're gonna add the whites of the eyes like that, and then we're going to add some red because apparently he has red eyes on a different layer. And so that's what we're going to do now. So now we got the flat colors kind of placed in there. Let's go ahead and erase, essentially. Let's do the green bulb thing. All right, kind of just Thank goodness you got these thicker lines here. It makes it easier on removing some of these colors. Yeah, much easier. Oh wow. I am so tired, everyone. I am not lying. I am really tired. I can't even keep my eyes open. So this is going to take me a while to do because I am not really good at this stuff. Like I don't understand like I struggle with this stuff. I really do. I really struggle at it. I struggle at like just getting these colors right, and I have to fiddle around with my drawing quite a bit. And it's because I don't understand the program well enough. What's happening? Like what I just did there, I don't know what I did. I don't know why I can't. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Let's save it and then um yeah, I don't know what I did. What did I do? I hit a button. All right, let me back out of this real quick. We're gonna back out and we're gonna reopen it, and then we're gonna back it back in. Okay. I don't know what I did. Uh, Apparently I did something that Photoshop didn't like. I hear Photoshop has been doing too well. Like there's been some new programs coming out there that are really good and really affordable and isn't as glitchy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with other programs, but I hear that there's other ones out there that are very comparable and, aren't having as many issues. Because I tell you what, sometimes I just wonder, like there's days that like Photoshop like times out or locks me out. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, guys. I'm paying some money here so that I'm paying so that there's not going to be these complications. And here I am with complications to Photoshop. What is going on, guys? All righty. Here we go. Just kind of getting all this stuff out of the way. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. I just don't know it. And that's what I'm talking about with like just this program, I don't really know like what's the best avenue, what's the best shortcuts, what I should be doing. There's just so many things. And like I just know that like there's things you can do that can create the same effect, where you'd have to do it manually, and you can also do it like with some like textures and all this other stuff. And there's other tools on Photoshop that just allow you to like just expedite the process. And I just don't know them. And I just don't know them. It's not that I don't care. It's not like I'm not trying to be ignorant to it. I'm not trying to avoid learning new things. It's just like a lot of the things I need to know, it requires me to sit down outside of these streams and to do research and to practice them. Um, and I almost don't have that free time. I barely have the free time to do these live streams, let alone sit down and kind of piddle around with certain effects and learn that way, you know. And also, I'm probably not asking the right questions too when I'm like doing searches. It's kind of hard to describe certain type of effects like, oh, how do I make twinkly, starry, glowy effects or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't have an example offhand. All right, there's that. Okay, let's go ahead and erase this. We're gonna erase the what I really need to do is let's collapse some of this stuff real quick and let's get those things out of the way. We don't need those other layers there. Just kind of blinded, like kind of taking up my time, you know. Do do. Yeah, so what a day. All I can say is I'm blessed in the sense that I've been able to do these every day. Um, there's been many days where I just haven't been. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta do it. I gotta do a live stream. And don't get me wrong, it's like a chore sometimes. It's like, oh, I gotta vacuum. Oh, I gotta clean the bathroom. Oh, I gotta do all this stuff. It's like that some days. It's just like, oh my gosh, more of this. And like perhaps I'm going about it the wrong way. Perhaps I need to have like more of an upbeat demeanor because there's like everyone else when you see on these platforms, they're all like, I'm excited to be here. Like, I'm like, come on, guys. You're not always gonna be excited to be here, like come on. Come on, man. Seriously. Hey everyone. Hey YouTubers. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. You know? Maybe it's because like they're younger and they're like they just have so much more time to do these things. I'm like I'm just like lucky to do scrounge up 30 minutes to do one, you know? I don't know why my there we go. Just kind of do a few things here. Yeah, so I think there's a better way to do this. I just don't know it. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I really don't know if there's I don't know. Like I know there's like I believe there's like a special selection tool you can use. Um maybe I need to sit down and do a little bit of research there. I don't know. But it is what it is. Let's deal with it like usual. And then as I do more and more of these, I'll get used to the idea, or I'll get more. I'll have a better understanding, or at least I think I'll have a better understanding. I've been saying that forever, and then all of a sudden I don't have a better understanding. I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I knew. I thought I was learning, improving, and then there's some days I'm like, have I even improved at all? Like have I like gone forward in this quest? And then there's some days it's like, "Oh gosh, I don't think I have." Or it's kind of hard to really measure um to some extent. I wish I could do more live stream figurative drawings, but like I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes they feel a little incomplete. They feel those live stream figure gesture drawings are kind of like they really if in a perfect world for these live streams, those would be like my warm-ups to my actual drawing. So that's what I would do prior to actually beginning my drawings or beginning a drawing session. That would be the perfect like that would be perfect. That's what would be that would be the recommended way of going about doing a live stream or a recommended way of actually just drawing in general, because it's always good to kind of warm up, get those eyes and get your eyes and your hands kind of coordinating accordingly so that you're just more effective with your mark making, you know, because when you're if you're just starting out dry or like raw or starting out rough without any like warm up involved, it can show. It takes a little bit. All right. So I think so there's that. Yeah. And what we're gonna do for this is we're gonna do a or at least I plan on doing this. I don't know how successful I'll be. I plan on doing like a this technique that I learned, and it's basically you're going to be using flats or you're going to be merging flats and blending tones together. But that's going to be probably next my next drawing session where I start doing that. Um, I'm been very slow lately, and that's okay. I've been really slow at getting these drawings done, and hopefully I'll be able to build momentum on this on doing these Pokemon. I don't know. I might do these. I might do Pokemon for the for this hundred like for this next 100 days, and then like do figurative drawings. Every once in a while. I don't know. I don't know what I should be doing. Like I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. B and so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens these next few days. Oh boy. It's a long day when you're yawning doing your live stream. All right, now we're gonna go here, press B, get these eyes in. I'm just thankful that I got the flats done. That's or the flats mostly done. So that's what I'm thankful for. And then I'm gonna be doing the dark tones and then the highlights, and they're gonna be blending them together. And then that's where I start working on final touches. That's the plan, at least. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I intend on doing that, but there's always a chance that the plans might change. All right, we're doing pretty good. I notice a flaw on this line right here. I don't think that's smooth enough. I might change that later on. Let's zoom out here. See? Oh, I missed something. I missed that. Oopsie daisy. Anyways, it's at 30 minutes. We're going to continue working on this tomorrow. Don't know what time I'm going to do it, but we'll see what happens. Press B. So it is day, for today, it is day 316. So that is it for the day. I'm pretty happy with the day. I got a lot done. Not much for chatting. Not really anything of significance of anything of significant value, I think. But maybe in the future there might be something else to talk about. I really don't. I'm kind of like boring, really. I really don't have anything else going for me. I'm like just doing like I don't have anything exciting. Just kind of do like a few things. I'm like very strict about doing things over and over again, and just being very strict with it. I don't really have interesting things going on in my life. I guess I can talk. I guess I could say this is pretty interesting, but I don't know. Just to someone to like the outsider, it's kind of weird. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful night. It's pretty late for me. I am going to clock out, and I wish you all the best. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night. Cheers.